The Knicks able to win the opening tip, and we're underway here at Madison Square Garden. Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Memphis with the rock. To Valanciunas. Short jumper off the mark. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Lets it fly from long range. Shakes free and hits.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Conley to Kyle Anderson. And he hits.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
DeAndre Jordan, look out.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Let's see what the Knicks can do here. To Dennis Smith Jr. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot by Smith, off the mark. To Conley. Beyond the arc for three. And Mike Conley, at his size, gets it away quickly and knocks it down from beyond the arc.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
To Conley. For three. And Mike Conley, no one in his zip code, takes advantage for three.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Trying to cash in, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Bradley to Jaren Jackson. Goes to the right side. Bradley. Conley. That his third three in this first quarter alone.
And the defense has to push up on the offensive player. Don't let him have clear vision of the basket.
Fires the three. Man, that was a tough shot.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Conley into the front court. 14-13 our score. It's a one-point game. Anderson to Conley. Here comes the screen. Bradley to Kyle Anderson.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Screen coming. Anderson, deep left corner. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Mike Conley looking good. 4 for 5.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
To Kevin Knox. And he'll go to the foul line.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Across the timeline, it's Conley. Down 4. Anderson to Conley. Anderson to Bradley. Driving right to the basket. And look out. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Anderson to Conley. 5 on the shot clock for Memphis. Avery Bradley, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. Conley into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Short jumper stays out. Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Conley to Jaren Jackson. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Here we go, my ball.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Bradley to Conley. Shot from the lane won't go. Jordan. On the arc. Kevin Knox forced that one. Well defended. Bradley to Kyle Anderson.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Dennis Smith Jr. missed his first. That one goes.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Conley into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Bradley. Shot clock winding down to Kyle Anderson. Not going down for him this time.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that
And a putback slam.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through.
And the denial. That's going to be out of bounds. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Substitutions, Memphis.
Bradley. Can't connect from inside. Mitchell Robinson able to recover with the block. That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Knicks. Bradley. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
First try, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. Across the timeline, it's Conley. They're down 3. To Dylan Brooks. Baseline drive. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Fires the 3. Great defense, forcing the miss. Bradley. To Dylan Brooks. Bradley to Dylan Brooks. Here's a chance from long range. That's a tough shot for Dylan Brooks. No good. Possession lies with New York. Has a look. It's Rab there for the rebound. Conley into the front court. They trail by 1. To Dylan Brooks. Conley. Bradley to Conley. Knocks it down from mid-range.
These two teams are matching basket for basket. If the pace of the game is going to be like this, I need to start stretching.
And a nice finish at the rim.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Conley to Dylan Brooks. Baseline drive, but he can't finish. From long range. How's that for a season? Points in this first quarter as he knocks down the 3.
And look, I know this requires great conditioning on the defensive part, but you have to start denying him the ball. Make him catch the ball further away from the basket.
To Conley. Goes to the left side. Dylan Brooks. Terrific vision. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
And you best believe that every one of those that goes in fills the confidence meter.
Now the coach of the Knicks going to signal for a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. The possession lies with New York. Smith to Alonzo. Trier. Knocked loose. taken away by the Grizzlies. Conley to Dylan Brooks. Throws it down.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
Smith now into the front court. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Tanila Kina. Can't connect.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
And throws it down.
Individually, it's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal. Smith with the basketball. Shot clock's off as they'll search for a tying bucket. The drive, right to the basket. A shot at the buzzer. Mike Conley. With that shot, he's 5 for 8. That's it for the first quarter. The Grizzlies have the lead. Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Moutier into the front court. Down 6. To Dennis Smith Jr. Going to launch beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout for the Knicks as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Into the front court comes Smith. Margins 8. Has a chance, and he buries it.
I love when bad shooters make shots. They run down the court saying, I should get the ball more. And that's when you say, no, you're open for a reason.
Conley into the front court. We're a minute into the second quarter. Driving right to the basket. Spinning shot. Won't fall. To Moutier. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Across the timeline, it's Conley. Up 6. And counted at the rim.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Beyond the arc for 3. Moutier can't get that one